Well, hi. It is day 32 of my Metamorphosis in Motion Midlife Transformation check-in, and I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit kind of exhausted today. This is one of those days where I really wonder, did I just bite off more than I can chew? I'm feeling a little bit of the stress, mainly because deadlines are looming now, and I have deliverables that need to be finished and look good and represent my brand in a good way. So that's something that I'm trying to do, in addition to all of the other things that I've committed myself to accomplishing. And it is the last day before the kids come home from camp. So tomorrow, about early afternoon, they'll be back, and I'm excited to see them. So that means all this dedicated, my head is down, I'm my nose to the grindstone kind of work is gonna kind of stop, at least for a little while. I want to catch up with them. I think they're going to be really exhausted and need to take some detox time. So I've got that going for me. And then I've got to go down south. I've got bees to take care of, and it's about that time. I need to get into those hives, and I'm hoping to pull out some honey frames. I like to make sure they have enough for the winter, so I'll freeze them to store them for the bees, keep the different kind of pests out of the honey so it stays good. So hopefully everything's been going well for the last, it's been 4 weeks now. My theory has been that if I'm not stressing them out, then they will do better. We'll see if that theory holds when I go down. But I'll check in, because that's the one thing I do right away, is I go check on the bees and see how they're doing. So that is in 2 days, and I'll check on my garden, which I have a feeling might be a little dried up right now. So irrigation is another one of those things on my list of things to get done. And of course my tiller's broken, so I need to learn how to fix that. So I am once again Team Jean and trying to get everything done. I really need to figure out how to get some help, because I really cannot do it all. I guess I can do it all, but it just really lengthens the amount of time for things to get done. So that's kind of how I'm feeling today. A little bit stressed, a little bit under pressure, tired. It's day 2 without any caffeine at all, and for the most part I don't have a headache. I don't know if you've ever tried to quit caffeine, coffee, things like that. The reason I went from coffee to tea with yerba mate was to get caffeine so I wouldn't have to suffer from this excruciating headache. And I did that, but I backed off gradually, and now I'm no caffeine. So that means I do feel a little bit tired, which I'm supposed to. We're supposed to feel tired sometimes. I feel like that's sort of a news flash. Yeah, it's okay to be tired. So, and then just a tiny little headache, but nothing that's been affecting how much work I've been getting done. My quiet is gone, so there's lots of drumming, which really makes it hard for me to think. Trying to be a good sport. Yeah, I've got a lot of things going on, and when the kids come home, I have these plans for schedule. I'm not even sure I'm going to be here to implement that schedule, so that's going to get pushed another few days. So I just get it done when I can get it done. I won't lose sight of it, but it definitely is not going to necessarily happen in the time frame I thought it was going to happen. You know I'm outside doing these, right? And I keep hearing this sound. I can't quite figure out what it is. So I guess I'll find that out later. If you've been watching, I don't know if you've noticed this, but this Christmas cactus looks so pretty. It's blooming. It's June. It's the end of June. It did bloom also last, not Christmas, just past Christmas, but it bloomed once, and now it's blooming again outside. It's looking so happy. So I'm happy. I'm happy the plant's happy. I think that's it for today. I think I've got enough going on. I do want to check in every day. Like I said, I'll check in tomorrow after the kids have come home. I feel like I've gotten a lot done this week, but I've also piled a lot more on my plate because I had time to, when I have time, I research and think of new ideas and new things I'm going to do. And so that puts more stuff on my plate to get through. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on identifying what my priorities are and maybe pushing a few things off the plate. But one of my priorities for sure are the kids. Let's take good care of these kids. And my bees. I've invested a lot of time, money, and energy into the bees. And my farm I'm growing. I need to grow this farm, so I've got to invest in the irrigation. Otherwise, every single thing, maybe not every single thing I put in the ground, but many things I plant just aren't going to make it without water. And if it's not raining enough, then I have to be able to provide water when the water is scarce coming from the sky. So those are some things to work on. I wish I had some words of wisdom for you today. I don't have any today. Maybe thinking that if you got too much going on, prioritize. I don't know. That's what I need to do. Maybe that's something you need to do too, because as soon as I start to feel frazzled, then I spin a little bit and get a lot less done. And I want to be productive. So I'm going to go be productive and finish up these honey jars, because when that is off my plate, then I don't have that worry anymore. And I'm really happy to do it. I'm really excited for the wedding couple, the marriage couple, I think it's a wedding couple. They are looking forward to getting it, and I'm looking forward to giving it to them. So it was really fun putting it together. I think I rambled today, and I guess that's okay sometimes. I am going to sign off. I hope you're great and that you are managing your stress better than I am. If you are, you got some tips, let me know. I'm just learning a whole bunch of stuff now too on how to manage my time better, but that's a whole learning curve. So I hope you've got it figured out. And if you don't, drop me a note. If you want to hear how things end up, subscribe. I'll be tuning in every day for the foreseeable future. Also adding in new videos soon that aren't just about my daily journey, my daily transformation, but actual how to do stuff, and podcasts coming up too. So thanks for tuning in. If you watched to the end, I am super grateful for you, and I hope you're having a great whatever part of your day you're in. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.